There is currently a massive flaw in the architecture that I'm using for my AI assistant, and I think this is a flaw that is persistent in practically all assistant systems. And that is that the system is reactive instead of proactive. As you can see, there is a voice listener, and only once it picks up my voice does the rest happen. This is not how our brains actually work. Our brains are proactive simulation machines. And what I mean by this is that we get a little bit of data and then our brains just start predicting the heck out of the world. We start simulating practically every possible scenario based on our model of how the world works and based on our experience. And we start simulating in our mind what is most likely going to happen next. If then the data that we get from our environment matches our simulation, it literally just stops at some point in our brain. Like it just doesn't go further because there's no point in processing that data if it matches our model. What does go further is if data does not match our model, and now we need to readjust our prediction of how the world is going to work. So basically, we're predicting what's going to happen, and then with data, we adjust our predictions. This is a purely reactive model. So I need to completely restructure this in a way that is proactive so that it tries to predict what I'm going to say, and it just then begins doing that so that when I ask it to do something, then it can go back and check whether that's according with what it predicted I was going to do or not. And if it is, then it just keeps going with what it was doing. And if it is not, then it stops what it was doing and then goes back. So I need to basically just gut this entire architecture and start again. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow's update, is the new theoretical architecture.